Hello, Americans, and other friends, subscribers around the world. Back here, man. This morning, before we get started, there is, they are running, man. I can see them up on the hillside over there. I can see them over there. They're on this other side of my property. So there might be some loud noises here and there while we're doing this, which is kind of a bummer, but ain't much I can do about it. They're running new phone lines is what they're doing. They wanted to, they came out and talked to me and wanted to cut across my property, you know, give an easement, and I was just all, no way, man. First of all, I'll never use a landline, ever. So, and then I just didn't want them to. So anyway, so they're going completely, pretty well, not over here this way, but they're going around my property. Anyway, today, what I'm going to do, man, I was thinking on this morning, is we're going to do a scenario. We're going to do a scenario, whether it's, you know, end of days or whatever happened, you know, or happens. So let's just put ourselves, you know, we're, you know, grid down, whatever, and you're stuck out in the middle of nowhere, and at a distance you see a couple of abandoned vehicles, you know, ones that have looked like they've been, you know, broke down or sitting there for a long time. Not something that somebody was driving and it broke down on the side of the road, but out in the field there's some old vehicles. So we're going to use these two vehicles as an example and to see what we could find. And first of all, I want to say I planted nothing in these. These are not my vehicles, you know, these are the kids' vehicles. Kevin drove that one. It's probably been 5 or 6 years ago. That red Toyota, I'll show you here in a sec. And then that 4Runner, I can't remember if that was the one. Car had two of those. One she drove and one was, I think that's the one she drove, and it ended up, the motor blew. So that one's been sitting out here for 4 or 5 years. So these are legit, not my vehicles. I did not plant anything in them. But what we're going to do is use a scenario as we're out, you know, we're out, stuck out, man, just with what I got on. I've got a, my little, what do I got? The 22 pistol is all I've got. You know, 3 knives. I always carry 3 knives. And then whatever I got in my pockets, which we ain't really going to go into. But the temperature, the weather, it's probably about 45 degrees out here right now. A little bit chilly in the shade. And then it's supposed to get down below freezing again tonight. It did last night. We actually had fires last night. But the scenario that we're using, or I guess it's what you want to call it, it's a scenario, or just, you know, seeing what we can find in these 2 abandoned. I actually have 2 or 3 more up there that aren't mine that we could use too, but let's see what we can find in these 2 vehicles to use for survival. Yeah, man. So it's a little red. You can see the frost, man. It's a little bit frosty. Woo! This one's been sitting a lot of sun-baked plastic. So the first thing I would do is go through here. Oops. Actually, man, he's got pictures in here of the grandkids and stuff, man. You probably don't know those are there. Anyway, so that right off, man, there's a bunch of gloves. So the first thing I'm seeing, I was gonna sit in here, but I ain't sitting. Look how deteriorated this plastic is from the heat and everything, from the years of sitting out here. So here's a pair of old leather gloves. So I don't even have a bag to put this stuff in to haul off, but I would definitely be going through this to see what. There's a little bottle, a little squirt bottle maybe just for something. Ooh, flashlight. Oh, it's dead. Oh no, it's kind of got light. Little flashlights. We'll put that down there because we keep it. All this paper. Here's an old 2019 fishing regulations, man. That'd be great fire starter. Ooh, little tiny spike. Magnets, man, never know when you might need a good magnet. And he's got some weird crap in here. Bunch of pit. What's this? Oh, look at that, dude! Little tiny vice grip tool. So that's pretty freaking handy. Put that down here. Whoa! Yeah, got a, man, a sun shield that you could probably use for. Couldn't really use it for shelter. You might use it for like an emergency blanket or something. Old fan belt might come in handy. Oh, that old mirror. That old mirror, man. You could use that. You could actually use this mirror if you had to for starting a fire, reflection, or getting somebody's attention. Ain't a lot behind that. Check under there. So let's check, whoa, what do we got here? Got some lottery tickets. You can see. Some old fuses, an old screw. Not much in there. Woo! Jockey box full stuff. So, all this crap would be good, if you had a way to pack it. Because that's the thing. There's some napkins. All kinds would be great. Oh, there's an old spoon, man. You never know. I need a spoon. Let's check the visors. Alright, what else we got here? Some noxious weed books. Idaho map. Oh, some electrical tape. Electrical tape's good. I'm really taking it. Oh, we got some, I don't know, it's barely any in there, but that's allergy relief medicine. Hey! Oh, yeah. It's cold. It ain't got much fuel, but that's fire, baby. Let's see what this is. It's kind of painted. This is facing day. So that's sun shield or sun whatever. That a knife and fork, man. You never know. So there's some. So the thing is, right now, I guess you could use this sun shield to try to wrap the stuff up in to carry or whatever. That's the whole thing, is I ain't got no way to carry a bunch of this crap. There's no rag. Kind of want to look under the seats. Okay, man. So I found a few things, man. I would load down my pockets. Man, the pair of vice grips. The magnets, I don't really know what I'd use magnets for, but you never know. I'd definitely take those. The lighter, fire, man, always take fire. The mirror, for emergency or whatever. Old rag, definitely take the old rag or whatever. That flashlight, you might, well, it's a little bit bright. You might find some more batteries somewhere else. And then, if you're doing this, and, it's, like I said, man, this is end of days, shit hits the fan, whatever you want to call it. Survival, you're looking around, make sure that there's, no folks coming or no trouble on the horizon. But the other thing that I would do is I'd probably pop the hood and pull wires, man. I'd, any wires would be great for tying down, if you were going to have to make you a shelter or whatever. You could, there's so many different things, man, and containers, and you could probably get in there and tear some, maybe there's a battery box, where you can put a bunch of this junk to carry it. So let's look back here to go to the back of the vehicle. Holy crap! You got some big ass lights. That really ain't done. This is, man, insulation. There's a whole roll of, I don't know what it is, 6 or 7 foot insulation. So that I would probably put in my memory banks, you know, that there's some, you know, there's insulation back there, man. That'd be great for, you know, if I ended up building a shelter here close by, or even a little bit of a distance, then that's a big roll of insulation. So definitely something that you would think, maybe later if somebody else don't grab it, or maybe I'm the only one left in the world. All right, man. So I got lucky. There's 2 abandoned vehicles in this place, or on this area. So let's see what's in. Dude, I'm itchy now. See what's in this one, man. We got a, whoa, look at that right there, lo and behold. I do have my glasses on me. I don't even know what this is. It's obviously something I ain't got, probably. Definitely ain't got on me, man. If this was all I got, this is a 7.62. That's an old Mauser round, I think. So I'd definitely take that, man. Even just one. That's you know, I could trade it for 2 or 3 .22 shells or something later. Shotgun shell. Trade it for a shotgun shell. In this situation, 1 or 2. Well, there's a couple of there's a couple cough drops that I would take. Oh, here it is right here. Here's a whole, had the box. This was 5.56. It's just an empty cartridge box. I'll tell you what, Lord knows what you found in this one. Man, you start seeing ammo, then you think, I wonder if there's a gun shoved up in it. Dead flashlight. That's funny, both vehicles had an old flashlight in it. What we got here? What is I got this, sure like that liquid tobacco stuff. Whoa, what the heck is this? Oh, some more sunscreen. Oh, there's another. Oh, look at that. There, right there. There's another one. That one looks like a 44. What did I do with them glasses? Put them up. Yep, that's an old 44 mag. You know? Take a little piece of sandpaper or whatever, sand that. Oh, there's another one. Holy crap. There's a whole bunch of them right there. So it's all nasty. As you can see, man, there's a 144, 244, 344. Kind of nasty. Ooh, look at there, some money. So you got a 344 mag shells, and I don't have a 44 mag with me, but I have one back at the home place. So if I make it back, that might come in handy. There's a little clip. I'll definitely take a little clip. Man, this thing's like the jackpot. See what else we can find. There's all kinds of crap. Piece of rock. See something down there. Oh, there's a whole bunch of, or is that a socket set? It might be shells or socket set. I don't know. There's all kinds of crap in this. What the heck? What's this? What is this? Some kind of fuse or something. That don't do me no good. I don't even know how you open this back of this. Jeez. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how you open the back of that. Maybe without no battery you don't. Let's see what we got over here. I seen this one. Well, there's a cord. I guess you probably won't need that. Oh, it's sockets there. And there's some more old regulations, some paper to put up or to start fires or whatever with. It's kind of grungy back here, man. Let's see what we got back here. I'll check that. I'll have to crawl back there, but you got a side pouch, so there's probably a crowbar or something in there. Some tools. I don't know what the heck that is. That might be something to use. Didn't get those little sockets. Didn't really feel nothing else. So there ain't a ton of stuff in here, but again, I would definitely oh, there's another ladder. You know, so that's extra flint, you know, and you can always there's videos all over. You can tear the old lighters apart, use a flint, you know, just for a striker and get you some. Definitely use that. Never be amazed what you find. I didn't find the one thing that I'm amazed, especially in this one, this old Toyota. It's in my hands, so nasty. Is one of the things that I wanted to find just to show you, and I didn't. Yeah, I'm really surprised that I didn't find a 12 gauge or a 22. Well, found 344s and a 7.62. So that's kind of, but not to find any 22 shells or not find any 22 shells or 12 gauge shells is kind of surprising. Well, I guess I ain't done yet. Cause I'd have bet odds, man. As soon as I open this one's good for a 22 or a 12 gauge. So there's a bunch of stuff, man. The only thing I thought maybe I would have a you know, some kind of way of hauling all this. So I guess you could take that rag and wrap a few things up in that rag. I'm taking that lighter. I'm taking that something. So then I guess I could take this shirt off, you know, and wrap up. Because I definitely, you know, if I was headed out, you know, it was shit hits the fan, man. I don't want to hang out around this rig. Because, I mean, the other thing you could do is, you know, pull that insulation out of there and, you know, use this as a shelter if it was hit enough. You know, use this as a shelter, and then you got the wire. You can make you a whole, you know, whole little place off of this if you had to. And then from here, you just go out and do what you got to do. Anyway, man, I hope you found this this interesting. You know, I could go into a lot more detail, but I think you got the idea. You know, if things are bad and you do what you got to do, man, you can make use of just an old piece of junk out in the field. You know, and that's, I could have got it more into, I mean, if you want me to go into detail, I could go into detail of, you know, open up the hood and the wires, you know, pulling wires, like I said, and finding, you know, battery boxes or, man, depending on an air filter box or, you know, whatever it was you were needing at the time to survive. You know, if I found this out, you know, and I had my bug out camp or whatever you want to call it, you know, if I had my base camp, you know, however far, man, a mile or two, this is definitely something I'd come back. I'd have to figure out how I was going to pack stuff back, and I would come, I'd clean this thing out, man. I'd have me, you know, I'd pull off everything that I thought maybe I would use. So I hope this was interesting and educational, man. We gotta be prepared for what's coming. Good Lord willing. And them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.